If you're a photographer, especially in motorsport, then you might see some shots like these. These are actually called low shutter panning shots, and to achieve this you want to lower your shutter speed from anywhere between 1/30 and 1/100. The reason for the range is because if there's a car moving at 100 kilometers an hour, I know I could probably shoot that at 1/30, but if there's a car moving at 200, 250 kilometers an hour, I'm gonna need 1/100 at least. One thing I will say is make sure your autofocus is always on, unless you're shooting through a fence. If you're shooting through a fence, you might want to set your manual focus to a certain point, so you're making sure you're not getting that fence in your foreground. Some people say you want to turn off your image stabilization for this. I've never had an issue with it, and I personally don't think it's that big of a deal, but if you do, go right ahead. Don't forget to lower your ISO, because shooting on such a low shutter speed, you'll be allowing a lot of light into the camera. Well, I can't tell you exactly what ISO you need to be using because it depends on the day and the light. I can tell you, you're probably going to be shooting anywhere between 80 to 200. Because you're probably using a telephoto lens, it shouldn't matter too much. But if you're not already, make sure you're shooting around f4 to f6, just so your subject is always in focus. That is all for today though. If you do go out and try this shot and post it, then please tag me. I want to see all your work. I'll reshare everyone that does tag me. But until next time, in a bit.